Welcome back to Szuzu Streams. I accidentally smacked the cord. Sorry about that. That's near rape right out of the gate.
Yep, thank you very much for that. Ow.
Headphone users beware.
AKA me.
Headphone users beware. I was doing a side quest really quick. For Hee Heal.
What I last remember was that we were taking out a pirate in a boat, I think, or something like that. Or a little after that. Yeah, we were on the mountain trail.
I think I'll give one more attempt to getting this yokai, you know, until its spawns stop working before I move on with the main objective. I did some side questing off screen and even spent more of my play coins because I was trying to get Rabanyan to come in, but it must be a very, very low chance because I didn't even get another yokai from it.
Oh yes, the hat stuff.
So he likes meat, if I remember correctly. So I think that should be like one of these.
Yeah, the chill is getting to me very much.
Okay, so that one didn't join me.
Ah, you got
This
Komajiro
one
too, I see.
is a last. We got that last time.
I don't think I remember seeing you using it, so I might have just not even noticed it. Ah, so there's no voice for him.
Nah, I don't think so anymore. The price of making him stronger. Okay, so neither of those wanted to join me. So I guess I'll just move on from this side quest because it's being a butt. And I do want to actually make some progress today.
I don't think I ever asked this, but with the meter in the corner, why does it keep like going E and
That's the rank of the yokai
up
that
like
I'm
that?
nearby.
Ah. So whenever you see an A rank, you're usually going to try to get it.
Well, the thing is that's also related to her actual rank. So right now we can only find like up to C rank. Sorry. Yeah, I think C rank.
Okay, I see.
So unless if our watch is stronger, we can't actually do anything.
So did you ever figure out that riddle?
Yes, I already completed it. I don't remember what the answer was, though.
Something with a back street or something. A red car.
Okay, so we're here, and then we were going to go to the place where he bought the bike, I think. So this is Flower Road, eh? Quite a few shops around here. We should pick up some provisions while it's convenient. Thanks for reminding me. I want to see if a comic book is out yet. Let's go to the bookstore. They might have something on Yokai, too. Settle on Bookstore is down at the south end. Told you before, sir, we have absolutely no intention of doing that. Look, I've got a lot to do, so I'm afraid I must ask you to leave. Fine then, I'll be back. Wonder what was just going on there. Looks like some sort of trouble maybe brewing. Let's ask the shopkeeper. Sorry. Hey there, Szuzu. Sorry you had to see that. Everything okay? Yeah, it's just my daily visit from those builders who want this property. They want to turn this place into some generic mall. You believe that? Wait, what? Really? And tear down Flower Road? Well, I'm not going anywhere, but still, something has been bothering me. Strange things have been happening ever since the mall talks started. God, I cannot read. Everyone's saying that the Guardian Angel is angry. Oh, sure. The, Guardian Angel. Yeah, sure. Right. That's the guardian deity of Flower Road. He'll be homeless if we get bulldozed for a row of jumbo pretzel kiosks. Now, I'm not superstitious, but I saw something odd the other day. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I actually really have a lot of work to get to. But if you're interested in finding out more about what's going on, you might ask that science teacher of yours for more details. He seems to know a lot about it. He was just here, actually. He might still be around. Hey there. Oh, hi, Mr. Barton. What a surprise to see you here. So, how's it going? School's great. I love school. You're a great teacher. Can you tell me what you know about Flower Road deities? Well, it's good to see you too, Susie. You want to know about the Guardian Angel curse, don't you? I think so? Is that what people are calling it? Not sure it's a curse per se, but strange things are definitely afoot. We've seen a lot of accidents. There was a fire after the mall talks began. Nothing has really escalated to a big problem. Not yet, anyways. Can't help but wonder what will happen if this continues, though. Oh wow, I hadn't heard about any of this before. This kind of thing can start as mischief, but it can really escalate quickly. I believe your classmate Lucas was there when the fire started. If you're interested, you might want to ask him what he knows. Some over near the Every Mart on the way here. He might still be there. I like the way this guy thinks. Let's go see what this Lucas knows. Thanks, Mr. Barton. No problem. Always happy to talk about ghosts and curses. Careful, Szuzu. If you find anything, you didn't hear about it from me. Hello, welcome in. Oop. Jaywalking, but not really jaywalking. Oh, hi. You're picking up some gum too? I'm not actually, but I'm glad I ran into you. I want to ask you something. Oh yeah? What's up? I heard you were around when that fire started. Oh my god. Is that true? Yeah, it's true. I must have been seeing things, because I swear the fire started on its own. I knew it would get bad if it spread, so I took off to find a grown-up. They put out the fire really fast, so that was good. But they still don't know how it started. There's no doubt in my mind there's a yokai behind this. Lucas didn't see anyone set the fire because he can't see yokai. Where did the fire start? It was near Nocturne Hospital. I almost said hotel. I really can't read. Maybe I should stop tonight. Nocturne Hospital? Didn't that place shut down a while ago? We've got to go there and investigate.
Okay, I'm going to take just a moment to grab a blanket and throw it over my back, because I'm freezing.
How dare. This place looks abandoned. Certainly is the spookiest abandoned hospital I've ever seen. Oh! Point your watch over in that direction, quickly. I can't wait to get to Yokai Watch 2 and 3. 1 is pretty good, but there's definitely like a lot of flaws for it for me. I don't like this. Oh no, no, no. I don't like this one bit. They'll pay dearly for messing around in my territory. I could punish them myself, but where's the fun in that? Is that the guardian angel everyone was talking about? I'm not sure. It could be a different guardian angel. Yes, of course it's probably that one. Zora's quite powerful. This one is a true guardian spirit. You boys don't seem to have any respect for personal space either. You caught me in a dreadful mood. That's bad news for you. I'll take care of you soon, but not here, and not now. When night falls, meet me over at the construction site downtown. We'll play then.
Oh, hi,
Be there.
QB.
Or live with the regret. Well, that was weird. There's something about his attitude that makes me curious. Let's head to the construction site at nightfall. If he's behind the accidents at Flower Road, we need to put a stop to him. Okay, well, now we have to wait for nightfall.
That feels so much better now.
It's only midday, so I'm gonna head back to Nate's house to sleep. As I run directly headfirst into a car. Oh wait, that's where we need to be. I can't do that yet. Unless if time automatically progresses when I go over there. I don't remember if it does or not.
I mean, you can always check, but it probably doesn't.
It's a watch lock. You can't open this one with your current rank. You need to upgrade your watch until it's at least C. Okay, so we've got time to kill because I need to upgrade the watch again.
Wait, so we can't progress the story without upgrading the watch?
Nope.
Well, that's not annoying at all.
Well, it's necessary, because you need to get stronger yokai to be able to do stronger things, so they don't want you to try to play the game with only E-rank yokai. You'd get your ass handed to you.
Okay, actual question. In the show, they had a little, favorite character contest, and they had the joke, Golden Yan. Is that actually a yokai, or was that exclusive to the show for that particular episode?
You can get them, but it's in one of the later ones.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to do a favor first. So we need to find a Signibble in the Academy shortcut. Suspicione, you'll find him in the alley behind Frosty's place. And Tantroni at the delivery bay south of the arcade. I hope there's arrows because I don't actually know where any of those places are. In the later yokais, you also get access to... This is uptown, so I need to go to downtown. You can press B to use a stamina meter on the bike so that it also goes faster. Because this is actually just about the run speed, just with no stamina meter.
Ah, I see. So right now you're just pedaling, but you can go faster.
In the other ones, not this one. Academy shortcut, Frosty's place, and the delivery bay. Nothing's marked on the map, so I don't actually know where any of these places are.
I really love how cozy I feel with my blanket over me. Funny thing, I've actually never done this before. Put a blanket over my back in a chair. Because usually I don't get affected by the cold that much.
It's better if you do it after it comes out of the dryer.
Well, I mean, this hasn't been probably washed in forever because, well, I only sleep under it, and then I'm not on it.
It's an arcade.
Well, that was the show, and unfortunately, we never saw the conclusion of that. We never got to see if he can get Katie because, yeah.
I legitimately don't remember where any of these locations are. Oh, wait. We're getting near one. Okay, so that should be this one.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so that was one of them. I need two more. It does seem like they're at least marked with a blue flag on the map, so if you see that, I guess point it out to me, because I am not seeing it. They must all be back alleys, and I don't know where those are. Okay, so it definitely isn't here. This is the Academy shortcut. I was just here. I feel incredibly dumb. Okay, so this is behind Frostia's place. Well. Actually, I've been meaning to look at my inventory. I forget what some of these things do. Oh, I have that. Let's give it to them because they're the lowest right now. Oh, interesting. I forget what the technique level does. Makes it Yokai grouchy. Oh, it's fun. I actually really like it. Okay, I think that's all I can do with those.
Play Instinct? That person you invited before? I think? Or is that a different person?
I think it's a different person. But welcome in regardless. That's unfortunate.
Yes, the more the merrier.
I'm just invading this person's personal property. Let's see. What was the last location I needed to go to? Okay, so the delivery bay. Where's the delivery bay? I'm gonna be honest with how bad they started to sell. I don't think they're going to, which is the sad thing. I would be more than happy, but I think they're gonna move forward with, like, Holly's Haunted Hotel or whatever it was. I forgot the name already. Let's see. That's not the delivery bay. Yes, this is the first one. The second and third ones are kind of expensive, though, especially if you get them in English. Sadly, the 3DS was region locked.
And then there's a fourth game that's, I believe, only in Japan.
Yeah, that's for the Switch. We sadly won't be able to play that one.
Yep. Unfortunately, despite Nintendo's best efforts, Yokai Watch didn't really pick up that well in the US.
He's in pain. That didn't really do much of anything.
And Reggie tried really hard to make it happen.
Don't get me wrong, Yokai Watch is fun, but the thing is, Yokai Watch mostly peaked when the anime was being watched. And then that kind of stopped happening after a while.
I think part of the issue is because of the fact that the anime was locked to cable, so not everyone could watch it.
I got a ruby. I don't know what that's
Like
for.
Pokemon, that you could watch it on one of the local channels for a long
Yeah,
time period.
so Yokai Watch 1 has a lot of issues. It has first game syndrome, and while I personally love this game, which is why I'm obviously playing it, the other two are more revered, because the second one takes everything that the first game set up and perfects it, and then the third game does a completely new battle system, but is probably the best the series has to offer. The problem with 3 specifically is it was pre-order only and region locked, so and sold really poorly. So it sadly is the most expensive out of all of them. I'm gonna get attacked one of these times. If I keep jaywalking like that.
There's a lot of... The problem is that there wasn't enough love for the series.
It was kind of a perfect storm of things that happened. Disney put it on XD, the demos didn't really do so hot, the first game kind of didn't perfect what they were trying to go for. And then Hasbro didn't do a whole lot with it, but did do stuff with it. And then just kind of fizzled out and died.
Wait a second. Who's the composer for this game?
That would be an excellent question. I do not know.
Because I'm listening to the soundtrack and I'm hearing particular music bites that I remember hearing.
Ooh, bonus scene.
I remember hearing them from Super Mystery Dungeon.
Bingo!
Particularly that whistle sound that plays when you're... The one that plays in the background here. It's like got the melody on it. These instruments
Oh, I could up.
These
I
instruments are
could rank up
definitely
the
giving me
Yokai Watch
Super
again right
Mystery
now.
vibes.
That's because it's the same people. So Fantasy Life and Yokai Watch are both level 5 properties. I don't think it's the exact same developers, but it's the same studio at least. 10 Gloom at the construction site in downtown Springdale.
Right. But music composers, it is
Flumpy
Kenichi.
in the shopping street narrows of Flower Road. Mad Mountain in the abandoned tunnel. Abandoned tunnel.
I don't know how I didn't pick up on that sooner.
Maybe
Tells you
later on the
didn't
side
hear me.
quest. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of spaced out as well.
I said that the music, the instruments that were playing, particularly in that one area where the music was playing, the flute instrument that I was hearing, 100% was the same one that's used in Super Mystery Dungeon.
Oh, well, this isn't the...
The thing is that a lot of times music across the 3DS games don't usually have the same type of like performance or quality because it depends on who the person that's composing it.
Ah, there's the thing I need to defeat. Flumpy. He'll make you Flumpy too! We know Boohoo basically makes, like, disasters happen, so I wonder what Flumpy actually does. No, not Komajiro! His level is too low. A runic charm. I don't remember what that one does. What is this? Underground waterway. So this isn't the abandoned tunnel. I'm gonna be honest, I do not know what the abandoned tunnel is. Is this one locked from the other side as well? It's locked from the... wait. From this side? Huh? It's locked from this side, why can't I unlock it?
Tails, I said Super Mystery Dungeon. The Gen 6 PMD. Again, the instrumentation sounds the same, so it's either that they were both using the same... that the composers were both using the same type of audio boards, or is the same composer. One or the other.
Okay, so I got that.
It's just an uncanny coincidence.
And not that.
And, you know, it gives me a little bit of that familiarity.
10 Gloom is in the construction site, and Mad Mountain is in the abandoned tunnel. I don't know what the abandoned tunnel is. It might be in an area I can't access. Ooh, wait, maybe the abandoned tunnel is in, the woods. What time is it? Okay, there's still daylight left. Okay, I am already forgetting. My memory
Yes,
is
I know,
garbage.
Tails. I already looked it up. It's just that the instrumentation is the exact same, which is just
Construction
weird
site.
that they're not the same composer. Or the same composer composing
Wait, the
it.
construction site I think is where I'm supposed to be for this objective over here. I think this is the construction site right here.
Yeah.
We should come back later. Okay, I guess I can't do this right now. Abandoned tunnel time!
Now you have to go back home.
Well, I was also ranking up the Yokai Watch again, because it was letting me.
Yes.
So I need to know where the abandoned tunnel is.
Yes, Tails. And also, you have to remember, one of those three composers also was the lead composer for the song Lifeline in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, neat. You know what would make me really happy, even though I know it would never happen?
What?
Yokai Watch and Smash.
Maybe we would have gotten into the spirit if it had done better.
Yeah, in another universe, in another time.
I mean, we did get Dante.
But I mean,
Got
like, I
Shantae
would
and
want a
Shovel Knight
playable
and
fighter,
Bomberman
you know?
and
Not just like a
Yeah, I
Mii Fighter
know.
costume or spirits or something.
I know people wanted
The main
Jibanyan as a
thing-
fighter. I think a couple of people wanted it as a fighter, but I don't think that there was just enough of an audience for it.
I think one of the big things as to why Nintendo probably wouldn't, though, is later on in Yokai Watch's life, Y School, I believe, released on also, like, PlayStation. So they stopped being, like, Nintendo exclusive.
But let's be real. I think that more people wanted Professor Layton to be the character more than Jibanyan.
The only thing is, he technically isn't a fighter. That's his whole thing.
No, but he apparently has used a fencing sword before, so... I mean, you have to also remember, this is the same people that wanted Phoenix Wright to be a fighter, and they referenced a Marvel vs. Capcom game.
He's a joke fighter in that one.
Work.
It's a little
know.
different. The joke fighters in Smash aren't like that.
Yeah, the joke fighters in Smash actually can fight, especially in Ultimate. Pichu just
Aha, this
lost
was the
it
abandoned
because of
tunnel.
the rage
Okay,
mechanic.
so... They were for a little while. They were actually, like, not a joke character anymore.
No,
They
they
can
still
still-
are. They're
I
still,
mean, they still can
they're
put
still
out, but they're
very-
not as bad as they
very
were
good.
when they initially started out.
But Pikachu is just better in every way, unfortunately. Although, personally, I do not like fighting against Pikachu in Smash Bros. Ultimate because every time they just want to do quick attack spam to stun you. And like, dude, you have more moves than that.
I wonder where the thing I'm supposed to fight is. No, it's definitely not any of those. Can I open this one? Yes, I can.
It had a C on it, so I'm pretty sure yes.
I ran into a
You
fight.
did not mean to run into that.
Ooh, hi. They already have plans for some of them, but Yokai Watch kind of hasn't said anything. In fact, the newest IP that we thought was supposed to be Yokai Watch and could still be like a spin-off series of Yokai Watch was like Holly's Haunted Mansion, I think is what it's called. It's Holly's Haunted something. We've only seen like brief glimpses of what the idea is supposed to be, and they haven't heard much else outside of that. And they are revisiting Professor Layton. Although, ooh, there's a ooh, that's a Noko.
Can't you sneak up on it if you go slow?
Looking like a no.
Oh, you almost got him.
No, that's gone now. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No one knows what happened to that game, but I was
Didn't it come
definitely
out?
intrigued to play
Or did it not come out yet?
No, it did not. It does not come out.
It's probably still in development then, because a lot of their stuff is being slowly developed because they're a significantly smaller dev team now. I do actually have Time Stranger. I haven't started playing it yet.
Well, not just Digimon Story Time Stranger, there was also Pow World, and now there's also that other mobile game that was that's already been in development. I think they announced it at the Game Awards, or showed it off at the Game Awards. What's that one called? Moi Moi? Mimi? Mai Mai?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I didn't watch the Game Awards.
I did expecting something to happen and nothing happened.
That's not where I wanted to go. I need to find a way to get that to go the other way.
As cool as that is that they're bringing Mega Man back, they already tried that with Mega Man 11 Tails, and it was not received that well. So you'd have to go back to the classic roots to really make it work. Although from what I'm seeing with the trailer that they showed, it looked like they were trying to replicate what Mega Man 2 did. So it could be a remake of Metroid. Mega Man 2. We already had a remake of Metroid 2.
I need them to remake Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 and finally finish the trilogy they started and abandoned.
Oh yeah, another thing. Apparently the developers for Metroid Prime 4 have said where it places in the timeline. It takes place after Super Metroid.
Ooh, a Switch 2 port of Time Stranger would be nice. Well, I didn't need that twice.
Szuzu, would Monster Hunter also fall under the monster catching genre? Just
Only
not
for
with
the
capsule
stories
or
ones.
something? Oh, that's an A gate.
A wheel.
That's not really spoilers. They don't mention anything about Super... Wait a second. That can't be.
What?
It has to take place after Other M, because Other M takes place directly after Super Metroid.
Yeah, that one's a mess. I don't like that one. I don't like that timeline placement. It doesn't fully make sense with the greater...
It doesn't. Actually, that doesn't make any sense at all. And the reason why is because this would mean that you would have already had the whole debacle with the Galactic Federation.
It would have had to take place before because her illusion of the Galactic Federation is shattered after Other M. what rubs me the wrong way is in Other M, she literally has everything from Super, which she doesn't regain by the end of the game. It still kind of has to take place between 1 and 2.
I think they might have translated that wrong. I think it takes place before Super, not after Super. But even then, that can't be right because Metroid 2, immediately she takes the baby to the scientist. They're literally direct sequels to each other, so it doesn't make sense where they're putting it.
It only really, like, fully makes sense between 1 and 2, like it already was.
Yeah, because again, Metroids, they're supposed to be extinct. And even if they are Mach-Troids, they don't start developing Mach-Troids until Super. And Samus eradicated all of the Mach-Troids. How did this turn to how did this turn to a conversation about the Metroid timeline again?
No idea. Let's get back to Yokai Watch. Final Fantasy XIV has a crossover with the Yokai Watch. Gives you a bunch of different weapons that are Yokai Watch themed, with my favorite being the Komasan White Mage Staff. It is really adorable. The only thing is it's on cycles. But that does mean in Yokai Watch 3, you can actually get Jibanyan riding on a chocobo, and also Moogle Nyan as, like, yokai you can get in the game. And those aren't, like, timed events. You can absolutely go get yourself a copy of Yokai Watch 3, or emulate it, and get those yokai in the game.
It's interesting, though, why they would do a collaboration with Yokai for Final Fantasy XIV.
It was really popular in Japan. You know those giant Pikachu costumes? They had Jibanyan ones. It was massive over there.
Not saying they don't. But I'm saying, why wouldn't they keep it region locked?
I think it was, like, coded into the game, so I don't know. Plus Final Fantasy XIV, the event was for every region, so they even recycled
definitely
it.
Interesting.
Like, Yokai Watch is definitely not technically paying for a collaboration anymore, yet Final Fantasy XIV did recycle the event, like, twice over. I think it's shown up more than once.
Aren't they still... Tails is saying they're hoping to still bring the Switch. We're probably going to Switch 2.
Well,
Switch 2, Tails.
Actually, interesting thing about that is Yoshi P has come out and said that he's planning on making one. Like, he's actually in development of trying to get that to work on the Switch 2. Or Switch. It doesn't specify which one. He says Switch, so it could be Switch or Switch 2. I would be shocked if they can get it to work on the Switch.
Because I don't think it'll run on the Switch.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But the thing only says Switch. It doesn't specifically specify which one. I should have gone to Nate's house. I know the time is almost up, but time moves very slowly in this game. Which is a blessing and a curse, because terror time happens more often at night.
I'm guessing up in the top...
Ah! Speaking of terror time...
You crossed the line again.
No, I didn't. That's not what causes terror time. That's what causes the blue Oni to show up. Terror time just happens randomly now. It just is more frequent at night.
The jaywalking is completely different.
Yes, it's related to a completely different Oni.
Okay, good to know.
Hopefully nothing spawns on me. That would be... Oy,
He's
oy,
over
oy!
there. He's over there.
That was something almost spawning directly on me. I will read that and answer your question
He's asking
in a
what
second.
rank the yokai is.
Oh, S. That's an easy answer.
In other words, you will not defeat it. You will get your butt handed to you. Now, how exactly do we get in there? Ah, that's how.
Nope.
Or
There
not.
is a way, I don't fully remember. I guess to the park.
No.
Oh, the trees right here.
Maybe through the bushes?
Nope. Okay, around the back of the house. I should leave soon, by the way.
Probably a good idea.
Because the longer we spend here, the more things spawn in. I know where that is. Please don't continue walking my way. Yes, that's good. Walk away.
It tells you have to remember that was also before the Switch 2 came out, so...
Yeah, there's another one
Of course,
over there.
that's a Sega-owned IP, so they'd have to be the ones to make that decision.
Nope, he saw me. And we're out of here. Okay, there we go.
You weren't gonna go for that last one?
There's two more actually, and I'm pretty sure he would have caught up with me. I haven't played Phantasy Star Online.
I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
I've not seen the file size for Phantasy Star Online 2. Well, no, the Terror Time is done.
Apparently, a lot of the assets from Phantasy Star Online 2 were used in development for Sonic Frontiers.
Interesting.
But this is probably also due to the fact that they had a limited amount of time to do what they could with the game in the time they were given.
That is big. You should check the Final Fantasy XIV size.
Monstrous. Good grief.
Hey Tails, go
Why
look
is
at
it
the
that
Final
big?
Fantasy XIV size. For all of its expansions and its base game.
How can that even play on the Switch? Even on cloud, that sounds like it would completely freeze the thing. And I'm still wondering when we're going to hear more about the other projects from Sega.
I wonder what happened to Okami 2.
I imagine that's probably... Well, it was revealed last year's... Not last year's, because now last year is last year, so... 2024's Game Awards. So... Who knows?
Koma-san!
Hi, Komo-san.
He is a precious little tiny thing that deserves to be protected.
I'm a cat person, and I know that he's technically a dog / lion,
That's part cat.
but
It's close enough.
he is 100%. You must protect him. He's precious.
You get him for free here.
Hey,
Komasan! Oh, my swirls!
Glad to see that even
got the original
before...
voice.
Yeah, even before the anime happened, I'm glad to see that they had their voice down packed.
A couple of them had their voices at least down packed.
Okay, so if I can get to one of those save thingies, which there should be one right here. Swap Yokai. Komasan? You can only get him here. There's only one. Okay, so swap them for Komasan.
Because we cannot be without Kama-san. Fighting alongside his brother.
Actually, in that case, I should also move... like that. The double burger.
Double burger.
That's an S door over there. Ooh.
Can you check the trash can, or is that not interactable?
I don't think it's interactable. Oh, I can check. For Yokai. What are you? I can't... Oh, it's a Desmeralda. That was a boss earlier.
That's a Dismarella?
Yeah. It was.
I couldn't tell it. It was too... If it was too big on the screen. I couldn't see it.
Well, she is just a giant purple blob, so... Ooh, Medium Exporb. I can give that to Komasan, who's currently the lowest level, which is not good because Komajiro died pretty much instantly before. I think that's just the base game, though. Is that including the expansions?
That's an S race. S rank gate.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
No, I got tongue-tied.
Whisper is significantly more competent in this, and it's all because it's before the anime, and it's because the anime did so well that everyone's personalities changed to fit it more. Actually, let me do this. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to use it on Reversa so they don't just die. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and top them off. Wow, they do not have a lot of health over there. Oop.
Excuse me.
Huh. Where am I right now? Oh, there's the thing I need to fight. Okay, so I want to go around this way and then climb up this ladder. Huh. Final Fantasy XIV is not small in the slightest. Actually, I wonder if I can look it up in my system. Here, let me go see if I can find the file size in my computer. No, I guess that is accurate. Thought it was bigger than that. Oh, I got a bad one. Reversa, could you start healing people, maybe just a little? Well, Reverse is not doing their job in the slightest. Oh, finally, you healed someone. After one of them was already dead. Okay, I'll do that after we finish this story this story part. Dang it. Is Cyber Sleuth like a prequel or something, or does it not matter?
I don't even know what that is.
Digimon?
Oh. I could have said Digimon first, but I digress.
Hmm. Has the entirety of Cyber Sleuth in it? Oh. let me save again really quick before we go into this boss fight. So rude, this is why I can't ever have children.
Just where do you think you're going?
I bid you farewell, little ones.
Oh.
Is the thing staring at us from the window?
Yubi, why would you do this to us? Massive face?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Aww. That's unfortunate. And down. Okay. Ooh, Rough Raff is changing. Bad dude.
Ah, yes. Forgot about that.
Living here is the right idea, after all. I'm just so smart. That Massiface had you 3 for a second, but...
Had you there.
My face isn't pasty. I'd like to think of myself as ivory complicated. I, for one, am completely unsatisfied.
Yeah, where's your medal at? Oh wait, that's right. Plot.
You actually can't get QBs until post-game. To be continued. But we are continuing right now, so... Welcome in.
Hi, Blue.
He's got a new game he wants to show me.
Where'd my cat with glasses gone? Oh, that's because we're yokai.
Yeah,
And yes, I still have my glasses. You can see the frames.
Gyro here is now a lion dog.
It has an official name. I think it's called a chi something. It has an official name. I just don't remember what it is. You could technically now say I'm a dog with glasses. A lion dog.
I'm not abandoning it. That's why we're here. I know
Yes,
I'm a
Blue?
know-nothing streamer that no one knows, but I'll be damned if I'm giving up on Yokai Watch.
Indeed. Which, Blue, this is actually an unnormal occurrence, but we usually will be streaming it on Thursdays.
Yeah,
Unless something comes up that we change the date.
This is out of the norm. I wasn't going to stream. I don't normally stream Fridays. But because I had the extra time, and because I really like Yokai Watch, I decided, you know what, we're gonna play it anyways.
No.
I don't do Friday, Saturday, or Sunday more often than not. There are
Yes, Tails.
exceptions.
Very rarely There's very rare exceptions, which typically have to revolve around some type of game that we want to continue, a la Metroid Prime 4.
We're now rank B.
Why is that teddy bear moving?
Because there's a yokai on it.
There's a yokai on it?
Yeah. B rank challenge completed. Hooray!
Why does it say bingo instead of complete?
Yeah. Well, that was the bonus thing. So that one is a random bonus or nothing.
Uh-huh.
See, it's Babylon. He's here to
Why are
give
they
you
hiding
tips.
inside of...
He gives you tips and hints and hides all over the place, but plays as a teddy bear. Otherwise,
Why would he be playing as a teddy bear, though?
I don't know. Okay, test the same as usual. Defeat the yokai. List off. That's it. We need to defeat them in the underground waterway. So we need to get to Benki by the Sunshine Station. Quaken. Entrance to the underground waterway along the river in Uptown. And the last one is an All Hail in along the river in Breezy Hills. So they're all underground. I might do this off screen because it'll take me a hot minute. And we can continue the story without upgrading our watch rank for a little bit. Just like I'll probably tackle quite a few of these side quests off screen. Which, since I've upgraded my watch rank twice, there's a lot of them now. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm Papa Dolt. Clearly, I am one of the best yokai. Currently, I am on the lam, wanted for farting during dinner. Wanted for a fart? What do you expect? They just come out! Well, they'll never catch me. I'm gonna run forever. I think there's a criminal Komasan, but he's like wanted for stealing cookies from a cookie jar.
Why is he wanted for stealing cookies from a cookie jar?
Not specifically Komasan, but like one of his species. Ah, hey, that's the thing I just did. Glad to see you could make it. Make yourself at home. Edward's room is upstairs on the right. I'll bring some treats for you two later. Have fun! Their house is bigger than ours. Ooh, we're going to the museum. Girls love cultured guys. Sure. now have a museum ticket. Comic strip, let's give it a read. Ooh, I actually can? Yokai medals. A yokai medal. Ta-da! Yokai will give you these when you befriend them. Come on, buddy. These medals will summon a yokai when you need it. You just can't choose where they'll appear.
Okay, why is Nate not reacting to the fact that it's him on the comic?
I don't know. And I also was kind of hoping that it would randomize those. It does not seem like it.
Unless he's the one who's drawing them.
No, it was on Eddie's dresser.
That makes it all the more suspicious.
So, yes and no. It's only in Japan. And that's a remake of the original and also Yokai Watch 4 and 4++. The only thing is Yokai Watch 1 was probably the worst one they could have remade. If they really wanted to give themselves a second wind and a second chance, they should have done Yokai Watch 2 or 3 as a remake. And then if it took off, make 1 later. Because 1 is probably the weakest of the... I would say trio, but it's technically a quintuplet with a couple of spin-offs. It says, praise the sun. Is it a star?
Looks like a star with a face on it.
There's been a weird rumor going around the museum lately, something about one of the items on display moving around on its own. Suit of armor moving on its own? I think it's nonsense. I saw it. It looked like it was glaring at me from across the room. Oh, well, okay. I mean, if you saw it. It was so creepy. Do you hear that? That's a hot tip I was hoping for. A moving suit of armor? Imagine what secrets could be hiding inside it. Read a magazine article about these parapsychologists the other day. They try to use science to reveal and explain supernatural phenomena. Stuff like that exists, I want to see it with my own eyes. You'll come with me, right? It only comes out at night, and I figure we can cover more ground together and prove the supernatural exists. So we're gonna meet up in front of the museum at night. Like a pair of bad boys. Well, hopefully the ogre doesn't feel like assaulting me again.
So how hard is it to get the one for jaywalking to appear?
You just have to keep jaywalking. And then it happens
Like,
eventually.
doing it frequently?
So every single time you go across it and it makes a buzzer sound at you, it has a chance of showing up. That one is Snartle, and he has a chance of just wrecking your day. The other one is... I don't actually remember his name, but he's basically just like a giant Oni. Snartle is just a smaller Oni. In fact, even if you befriend Snartle, Snartle himself is not strong enough to defeat that big red one. Even though they're both S ranks. So like this. Ah, there he is. Any little brats who don't follow the rules around here? We're gonna die.
Hi, Snartle.
Strength boost on him, even though I know we're not gonna win.
And it's guarding.
Oh hey, he survived a hit! Only one though. And now he's got a strength and speed boost.
Dang, that did more damage.
And there they go. And there goes Koma-san. There goes Bad Dude. There goes Daramacho. Oh wait, no, he's alive with like a health.
I think he's just getting to finish that hole. And then he'll
And
die.
there goes Bad Down.
You lost.
Perhaps from now on we should be a bit more careful. It's quite clear if we don't follow the rules, we'll be punished. You should take this lesson to heart and never be reckless again. You act like I'm the only one here. That's not the point. Whatevs. Immediately does it again. Okay, so we're looking for another way inside, which obviously it tells us. So this is our fast travel. What's up with this mirror? It's giving off an aura.
Oh, you finally got the fast travel mirror. And we have teleported.
People can go through walls with quantum tunneling, so maybe...
So, Blue. I think the reason why we never got the Yokai Watch 4 for Switch in the US is because of the fact that the push for it wasn't there.
All
Again.
3 games sold terribly, and each one sold worse than the last, which was a problem.
Yes.
So they didn't give us Yokai Watch Blasters T for the 3DS, and they didn't give us the remake for 1 or 4 or 4 Plus Plus, which are counted as separate games, by the way.
Yes. But again, the biggest reason for why those games were pushed so hard in the West for us was because of Reggie. So, being completely honest, I don't think there was any possibility for them to come over to the West anymore without Reggie's assistance. That's just the reality at the moment.
It also doesn't help that Level 5 is a rather small company now.
They've been kind of small, haven't they?
They got even smaller. They closed their European and US branches.
Yep, that's why all their games have been delayed, more or less.
They're basically indie developers now. I don't even think they can count as a AA studio anymore.
I don't see how you would call them indie devs. They're still a
I said
company.
almost. A lot of indie devs now have companies, though. Regardless, I said they're almost like one, not that they actually are one.
It's still weird how there's like... Okay, so it's weird how there's a handful of game developers, or I should say companies, that make games that do not have consoles, but they still sell games and make games, and they're very well known for them, and they still qualify as AAA.
Well, those are actually more like AA, so... That would be like Sonic and Sega as a whole is a AA studio and not a AAA.
But they are a AAA studio.
I don't know what counts as the different ones. I just know there is different terminology for it. Like there's AAA, AA. I think there's even a single A.
Well, yeah, the single A studios are typically what I think they refer to as indie studios.
Okay. I wonder if it has to
AAA
do with like budget or something.
I think it has to do with the company itself. Like, again, AAA, you've got Ubisoft, you've got technically Blizzard and Activision are technically AAA, Square Enix, I would even say Spike Chunsoft, AAA.
Yeah, it's a shame that they did that. There are people trying to keep the servers alive, though.
you can still play the games offline, and you can still download updates for the games, but that's it. Because, first-hand experience, the original Smash Brothers on the 3DS, there is a day one patch that if you do not have it, and you can't connect to the internet, it actually will crash after you collect Game & Watch, for some weird reason. Because I did this when I was on a plane flight with family at one point. I didn't have the ability to get the save data to the new system, so I was playing on the old system.
The Pokemon games were online, and Yokai Watch were online. The Metroid Prime Federation. Okay.
Well, didn't they shut down Home? Or the Pokemon Bank, sorry. Pokemon Bank.
Yes and no.
That's shut
So you can't pay for it anymore, but if you already had it downloaded, you actually can still use it, I think.
What about Home? I heard somewhere that they were shutting that down too.
Okay, if they shut that down, then we're all screwed.
Well, it's going for now, but I've heard musings that it's possibly going to get shut down.
Although that wouldn't make sense, considering Pokemon Champions, or whatever that is coming out.
Well, maybe Champions replaces it.
That could be, but that would be weird.
It would be. Home is basically a hub that connects you to the Switch titles, the Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Go.
But the Yokai Watch games, Triforce Heroes and Metroid Prime Federation Force also all used the online features. And so did Fantasy Life on the 3DS. There's also Mario Maker.
Again, Tails. Not confirmed. But again, if Champions has some type of like feature like Home does, they might completely retire it.
Yes, I know, but the thing is people, I'm not going to say their name, people have already made servers to bring that back online.
Yeah, isn't it called Pretendo
I
or
was
something?
not saying the name, but yes.
Nintendo's already aware of it.
There's a reason why I said I'm not saying the name. But Nintendo has been doing a pretty good job at regaining servers. Okay, it's going down. With a nice to beat ya. Look at all that money. The chew on my face.
Miracle.
To be continued. That was another chapter we got through, by the way. We might have to rank up to A before I can actually do this next chapter. Ooh, festival! I'm just gonna leave you here. You guys ever heard of the 7 school mysteries? Yeah, they're pretty famous, Bear. There's the self-playing piano, the living anatomy skeleton, inescapable stairs, dancing bronze statues, typical schoolyard myths. How about those? That's not all of the school's mysteries. Heard the one about the weird voice people hear late at night? Supposedly it says, "Wanna play?" Creepy. Who told you that? I've never heard of that one before. Actually, it's a rumor that's been going around recently. The teacher heard it and it was late. People get sleepy, they hear stuff. Sure, that's one explanation. Why did you bring up the 7 mysteries in the first place? 'Cause I was thinking that now is the perfect time to check them out. What do you mean? Well, the fireworks will be going off soon, right? Think about it. I mean, we can watch from the school's roof, drink soda. It'll be awesome. But you want us to investigate this particular rumor, right? Well, it'd be on our way and all. What do you think? Should we do it? Rooftop fireworks? It's kind of hard to turn that down. So this next chapter will be taking place in the school after dark. Speaking of random crossovers, because I was thinking about it with this festival, in Yokai Watch 3, Dawn-chan also has a crossover with Yokai Watch. And then even stranger than that is DC also has a crossover with the Yokai Watch. Or maybe that one's not. Maybe that one's just a spoof. Either way, it's funny. The DC one might be satire. We have school keys now. Wanna play? Oh, the others are gone. Let's play hide and seek. Can you find your friends? Thankfully, I don't think this is timed, but... what's all this stuff doing here? Someone must have done this. Deliberately. It's structurally sound. Only a yokai would stack desks like this. But why? Okay, so that's another blocked off spot. That's a blocked off spot. This is also blocked off. A bolt charm. Rattel. Taking a bone from a lady's ribcage, just like that? Care about the well-being of your friend, perhaps you could secure that rib back for me. Save your bone pun energy for the search. Okay, so in 5-2 is where we should be able to find that one. Even despite your lame pun. For Yokai Medal, I won't say no to those.
Rattel!
Change my batteries? What? What are you talking about? Ah, this is an A rank tour. I can't do that. I don't think I will. I'm sorry, Starbun. I literally don't have any idea. If you mean my 3DS battery, I'm plugged in. We're good. Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten that one.
I mean, the piano was shaking.
Huh? No, what Starbun was saying. Welcome back, also.
Oh,
You kind of been out of it for a while.
that's what
The
happens.
poorly played piano, one of the school's 7 mysteries. But no machine would be that bad at playing piano unless it was broken. Excuse me, could you do something about that boy there? I'm trying to practice my piano. His unnecessary criticism is distracting. I only brought him here to emulate an adoring audience of lady fans. Didn't expect to be judged. It's all very depressing for an artist. Figured it out. Genius. All I have to do is bless him with some perfect piano playing, right? You two, fetch me my sheet music from the library. Okay, so we need to go get the sheet music from the library. Better medicine. I think we might be coming up on a boss fight. Ah, spider. Tyran Tutor.
For a very brief moment, I thought it was a pizza box.
A pizza box? Are you hungry, Gyro?
No. I don't know why. Also, anyone with arachnophobia, beware. This is a spider.
This is a kid's game, by the way, with this freaky looking spider with exposed guts over there. Oh wow, that healed like nothing.
Why is that thing not dead yet?
Because it has a lot of health and we can only attack it and deal damage when it falls from the ceiling. Which means we have to deal enough damage to its feet before it does that. I'm working on it. We're getting there. Ooh, he's in pain though. That's 1 foot. And because of Koma-san's loafing. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Oh, God. Okay, so I want to do this first. That's another foot down. Might have to knock it down another time. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I literally have to knock it down one more time because it got back up before I could finish it off. Got one less purify in right before it ended. There you go, Gyro, it's gone. Never seen it before. I can't even find any info on it. It's possible it's a yokai from abroad, I suppose. Maybe it brought Katie here because it was lonely or something. Well, this rising yokai I'm unfamiliar with is quite worrisome. Something big is happening.
This is awesome.
You again.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Why are you so hyper this morning? After last night, I'm starting to believe the presence of bad yokai. Well, I believe maybe growing. Did that not occur to you at all? Look, I have an idea. We need to go back to the school today. Let's ask around if anyone has seen anything odd lately. Good logic, bad metaphor. The check-up of doom. Okay, so I am going to be out of time because there's no way I can do another chapter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save at one of the iPost stations, and I will do some off-screen grinding so that we hopefully don't get our butts kicked as we go forward, because that boss was showing you basically that we weren't technically the level we were supposed to be, and I brute forced it. Oops, accidentally went right at the door instead of saving. So, that'll be it for me tonight. Until next time, bye-bye.
Take care.